matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The speedster Desmond King. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Shifts by him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Now he's free at the 35. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Carolina defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
The gain of 5. And then we've got 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Miami. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Running right, here's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Jason
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the kick here, no good. But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. And they'll accept that penalty. Sanders on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Here's Dalton. This is caught by McMillan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dalton now to pass. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down. The Panthers are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw here, Dalton. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And Dalton to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards there for number 15. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now it's 2nd and 10. Dalton sets up play action. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Dalton. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 6-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Sam Martin set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. For a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Throwing, Dalton. They'll find McMillan here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Dalton. And he whips that one incomplete there. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Andy Dalton. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Panthers first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
368.
Passing, it's Dalton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here you go, 368.
So Dalton now. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. On the return, it's King. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
In motion, the tight end. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion is Westbrook-Akine. Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop the throwing.
Now I guess they combined. If you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Finds a man with a crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
That's good for the Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here you go, Cam. Watch this.
Here's Dalton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. On the move past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another first down.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Wait! Stop!
From the gun on 3rd down, Dalton working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dalton throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Tua, the final shot before half. The man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Right back to Hubbard. Down the left sideline. And down to the 16-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 51 yards on the ground. So it's 3rd and 1. The defense, they stack the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance because it could pay off big as it just did there.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panthers field goal.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches and they've talked about, hey, We just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Up the middle, Achane. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
44.
Again, it's Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that move. Who knows?
Open man is Waddle complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Looking for Runner, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them and don't have enough confidence to make a play?
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
2-2.
First down at the 29-yard line.
Dalton now to pass. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Dalton. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, running right, it's Hubbard. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
To throw here, Dalton. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
Gain of 11. That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Hubbard. And he's got some space here. 11 yards and the Panther first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And Dalton to throw. Throw right side, taken by Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They shot Robinson. Too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Throwing on second and long. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Now again, it's Hubbard going left. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 195 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 45 yards. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Two are going to throw. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Ronald. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throwing, Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
368.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
Signal for it and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
This is 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua.
Connecting with Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here's 1st down. Tua's going to change things up. Tua. And the ball is out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to get some of that yardage back. Still doesn't have a 1st down, but he does get out of bounds to stop the clock. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Here's Tua.
It's Darren Waller. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to potentially send us to overtime. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive to here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
That's going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So front Panther territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Another catch there for Waller. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Complete to Washington. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. With that last completion, CD is now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week.
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So now the first OT throw coming for Dalton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. Now inside the 25.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
All told, it's a 57-yard touchdown run.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Dalton.
And that is caught for the 2 points.
That makes the score Panthers 46.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Carolina, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you